PM Tun Dr Mahathir Mohamad says a high-speed train is not really necessary for Malaysia at the moment, as it would only connect KL and Singapore. Instead, he says focus is needed to improve the quality of existing railway services. However, the PM adds that Malaysia in the future may need a high-speed train linking JB Penang or even to the Thailand border. He says that a high-speed train was not worthwhile if the journey is only shortened by about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, construction of the proposed Komta Bayan Lepas LRT project is expected to begin next year. CM Chow Kon Yew says the project is currently awaiting approval from the Ministry of Transport. This line forms part of Penang's Transport Master Plan, a state-initiated project expected to cost 46 billion ringgit. The joint trial for ex-PM Datuk Seri Najib Razak and former 1MDB CEO Arul Kandasamy is set to start on November 18th this year. High Court Judge Mohammed Zaini Mazlan set the case management for August 29th this year. The trial period is set on November 18th to 29th and January 13th to 17th, 2020. The charges are related to the alleged tampering of 1MDB's audit report for financial year 2014. Najib was also in court for the third day of his SRC trial. The courts also set a trial date of July 8th for senior lawyer Tan Sri Muhammad Shafee Abdullah, who is facing charges of money laundering and tax evasion. High Court Judge Colin Lawrence Akira fixed 8 days of hearing from July 8th to 11th and July 15th to 18th. Brahams Holdings is aiming to double revenue contribution from its non-airline catering services over the next 3 to 5 years. At the moment, only 1 to 2% of its total revenue comes from its non-airline catering division. Executive Chairman Datuk Seri Ibrahim Ahmad says this is to help maximize the capacity of its kitchen. The kitchen currently produces about 45,000 meals per day for its in-flight catering services, compared with the optimal level of 65,000 meals per day. This means that the kitchen is underutilized by 30%. Brahams is also the main catering operator for KTM and UKM. Ibrahim adds that the company is still in the midst of holding strategic discussions with its partners to review its capital and business structure. Ibrahim says that Brahams, which is currently classified as PN17, will be finalizing its regularization plan in the next 1 to 2 months. Shares of conglomerate DRB-Hicom rose as much as 3.9% today, buoyed by continued positive sentiment on the turnaround of its biggest loss maker, 50.1% owned Proton Holdings. Towards the end of the day, the counter paired some gains, closing 2.91% up at RM2.12. The Edge Malaysia also published over the weekend that DRB-Hicom was the frontrunner alongside Sime Darby to get a government fleet contract. The two companies are said to be bidding for the 15-year concession to supply, repair, maintain and manage the government's vehicle fleet. Since the launch of Proton's SUV X70 in December last year, DRB-Hicom has seen its share price gain 13.8% to its 6-month high of RM2.15 last Friday. Within the first 100 days of X70's launch, Proton announced that it had already sold and delivered 8,500 units. According to official registration figures, the X70 was the most popular car in the Malaysian car market's SUV segment during Jan and Feb. Bank Islam Malaysia is aiming to achieve an investment funds growth of 800 million ringgit this year, driven by the launch of its enhanced Al-Alfa product. CEO Muhammad Muazzam Mohamad says the bank is also looking to attract 230,000 new customers this year via the product. He says that over the last decade, Al-Alfa has produced 23 millionaires. Muhammad Muazzam adds that Bank Islam has received overwhelming response for the product and achieved a total fund size of 2.45 billion ringgit and 771,496 accounts. Bank Islam is also planning to improve the product, enhance the draw price structure and increase the total value of the prizes. According to Bernama, Muhammad Muazzam says Bank Islam would also continue to hold its monthly campaign, Jom Pindah Gaji, until year end.